If you want to stay young, there could be better methods than using all kinds of creams, which in turn, over the long run, make your skin look older. We can reprogram our skin cells, as is found out recently by international research. See, what happens is the skin cells are reprogrammed in such a manner that it gets approximately 30 years younger, not only in appearance but also in terms of functionality. Amazing, isn't it? So in this process of reprogramming, the epigenetic cloak, which is responsible for chemical tax of aging, is actually reset. The epigenetic clock. Imagine this as an ordinary clock. When you reprogram, it's like turning the needles manually. So the needles are turned back to a date which is something like 30 years from the current date, which is amazing, isn't it? The second process is with reference to the transcriptome, which maintains the gene readouts. It's like a archive or a records store. And in the transcriptome or the records store, it's like removing records for the last 30 years and making the skin feel, the cell feel that it's 30 years younger. Amazing, isn't it? Now, the process behind this was actually discovered by a Japanese scientist way back in 2007. His name is Shinya Yamoka. The scientist discovered something called the Yamanaka factors. The Yamanaka factors are the aging factors, which when reset, the skin gets younger. The original research by Yamanaka is not on aging. What he did was he reset the epigenetic clock and the transcriptome and the Yamanaka factors to make for a period of 56 days, making ordinary cell a stem cell. In other words, an ordinary cell can only replicate and produce its own kind. It can only do its own function, whereas a stem cell can replicate into any cell and it can do anything. It's omnipotent like God. So Yamanaka discovered that in 56 days of reprogramming, the cells can be made to work like stem cells. Ordinary cells can be made stem cells. But in just about a much shorter duration, we can make these cells younger by resetting the Yamanaka factors for a much shorter period. And that is what is the outcome of the recent research. So you can reprogram your skin cells and make yourself look younger. Not only that, you can probably rejuvenate cells from every organ, making those organs younger. Or in other words, you can reset brain to be younger by 30 years, delaying Alzheimer's and conditions like that. You can reset pancreas by 30 years, making onset of diabetes much later. You can reset every single organ using this technique. So wait for the time when you can just reprogram your skin cells and look younger. You can reprogram your organ cells and actually be younger. In other words, be as good as young in every possible way, not just appearance, even in functionality. Amazing research.